Hello everyone, I'm Rachel and welcome to Rachel's Family Table, where I share recipes that my family had for the week, and I always keep things simple, quick, and easy. Let's get cooking. We're starting off our week with some sweet goodness, a baby shower for our granddaughter who will be here any day now. We threw a fun little baby daddy shower, if you will, for our son and made these cute little duty cupcakes for the party and put him through all kinds of torture, such as wearing a silly apron and a crown and all that fun stuff. But he was a good sport about it and truly enjoyed it. We had some hero sandwiches. We just picked up some loaves of Italian and French bread and cut them up into smaller portionable sizes so that everybody could build their own sub, and just set out some lunch meat and some cheeses and some condiments and some chips. And we had such a fun time. This was such a fun little party and just a way to celebrate the new little life that's going to be entering our family. Next, I'm just unboxing my Misfits Market order. I have been getting these boxes for the past few weeks, and I must say I've been really enjoying being able to order what I want and have it delivered to my house. And I've been getting a nice variety of fruits and veggies, and so far everything has been in perfect shape. And I don't know if you know this, but I've been going through a lot of struggles with the produce that I get from Aldi's or from Walmart. So it's been really nice to get some things that are nice and fresh for a change. No surprises here so far. So I've been really, like I said, I've been enjoying the produce that I've been getting from this company, and they're supposed to be like abnormal or whatever. Like this pepper, I guess, is oddly shaped, but it looks exactly like it would coming out of my own garden. So everything is packaged so nice, and it has arrived in really good shape. So I'm very happy with that. I'm always looking for easy but delicious meals to make on busy work nights. I don't get home from work till around 5 o'clock, so getting something cooked up quick is a must for us. So I decided that I wanted to make ramen bowls. I was inspired by Pinterest, and so thought I would just work with what I have and make it our own. So do I know my husband and my sons? Yes. Will they eat different ramen than what they're used to? Yes. Will they like it? No. But, you know, they love their ramen. So I decided that I would just use the packaged stuff that they like and not change it up too much, just so that everybody can be happy. And it's a little easier on me. We always have ramen in our house. So I am just heating up some oil, and I'm getting the garlic infused into that oil for a few minutes, and then I added some shredded carrots. And now I'm making a really spicy, gingery carrot, and it was actually pretty good. It was a surprise. I did not ever expect that a carrot could be so hot and spicy, but this was. I used cayenne pepper, cinnamon, and ginger along with that garlic in there. So I don't know if I would make them again, but it was a nice little touch if you want to add some heat in an unexpected way to your dishes. Next, I'm just going to chop up some of these green onions and set them aside, and we will use them as a topping or a garnish for our ramen bowls when they're finished. These onions did come from my Misfits Market box, and they were really nice. These avocados did not come from that box, and they went they got ripe really fast. So this is a very mushy and overly ripe avocado, but I was determined I was going to have some avocado on this night, so I'm just scooping it out. It isn't very pretty, but it was it tasted just fine, so that's all that mattered. Sometimes you don't get pretty food. And in the skillet, I am sauteing some mushrooms, some garlic, some onions, and some zucchini. So after I cooked that carrot in my cast iron skillet, I just added a little more oil because I did want that spiciness from seasoning those carrots to still be in the pan. And I'm going to just make up a little stir fry sauce, and it's just a basic brown sugar, soy sauce, and water. I did not add any more crushed red pepper because I knew my pan would already have that hot and spiciness. And to save some time, we did pick up some of this frozen rotisserie chicken that's already cooked and already seasoned, and it's in the freezer aisle. So here I'm just mixing together my brown sugar, my soy sauce, and ginger, that's what it was, and the water. Just setting that aside so that it'll be ready to go into the chicken when I'm ready. I did add some cornstarch to this as well, just as a thickening agent. So here we go. I'm just going to put that in the pan with that chicken and then let that cook down and thicken up. I am using shrimp flavored ramen for myself and Bill and Dawson's bowls, and Cameron has to be different and have beef. So all I did was boil up the noodles, and then I put the individual seasoning packets in the bowls and then stirred them in afterward. That way everybody could have their own flavor. And you know, with ramen, everybody likes to eat them a certain way. I did put some canned spinach into mine. I just happen to have the canned spinach. I like canned spinach, and so I just used that. And I then started layering in all of the other toppings. This dish did come together really well. Each element had its own flavor pop, so that was really nice. These mushrooms and zucchini were flavored with garlic and soy sauce, and then the chicken had the sweetness from the ginger and the soy sauce. And then you have the spinach, and then that spicy carrot just popped in there, and the creaminess from the avocado. This was a very satisfying dinner, and I look forward to making them again someday and playing around with the flavors and the different toppings, especially when summer comes around and we have way more vegetables to choose from. The next night I had to work, and it was just Bill and Cameron at home. They made some taco salad using some leftovers, and they shared a picture with me. The following night I came home from work, and Bill was making burgers and tater tots, and here he just has the burgers in a pan with a hole in them so that they don't shrink up. That is a trick that he says to make sure my brother knows he learned from him. He fried up some bacon to go on them and had some tater tots on the side. I cut up a tomato and got the cheese ready for the burgers and some onion on the side, and then we just had our condiments set up, and it was a very quick and simple dinner. We just love a good old burger. Here I'm just putting my burger together with all of my condiments. I believe I did have some ketchup, some mayo, some mustard, a tomato, and I had some bacon on there. And that was it. He did put our buns into the oven and got them all nice and toasty, so that was nice. I had my pile of tater tots and my ketchup on the side, but here are Bill's burgers. I thought his just looked way better than mine. The next night was just Cam and I at home for dinner, so we decided to have some smoked sausage and some of this Dollar General mac and cheese. It was super good. I do like the unbranded better than the Velveeta brand. I know I'm weird like that, but we both agreed on this one. Before I end this video, I just wanted to add one little thing. Like a tip or an idea. Just one little thing that you can do to make your week a little easier. I feel like sometimes we are so hard on ourselves and we expect so much. And I know for sure that if I feel like I can't accomplish something, I won't even do it. And I want to say that's probably why you will never, well, let's not say never, but you probably won't see me meal prepping, although I wish that I had it in me to be that organized and to be able to accomplish something like meal prepping. But I have just figured that if I can do one little thing a week that helps the rest of my week run a little smoother, then I'm doing pretty good. And I just thought I would share one of the things that I did to help myself along is slice up a bag of lemons and freeze them so that I have lemon to go in my iced teas in the morning. Then I can take them to work with me, or sometimes I like slices of lemon to go in water even just to flavor it some. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm just slicing up a whole bag of lemon. I'm taking the stickers off. These are washed because obviously I'm not taking the peel off. I'm just putting the whole lemon slice into my drink, but we don't want those stickers in there. So obviously this would be easier if I had a sharp knife, and my knives need to be sharpened, so it could be a little dangerous using a dull knife like I was, so be very careful if you don't have sharp knives. But anyway, I was raised by in a family that liked lemons, so I love them. I love to put lemon in my iced tea and in my water. Like I said, my brother and I used to always eat lemons with my dad, so I guess that's where it started. And now both of our kids, they like lemon slices too. So all I'm going to do is get these lemons sliced up, and then I'm going to put them on a pan and just put them in the freezer to flash freeze. And then once the slices are frozen, then I'm going to add them to a gallon size freezer bag and just keep them in my freezer. Then when I want lemon slices for my drinks or even to use in a recipe, I have them ready. And so here I'm just showing how I put my tea together. I'm using the cold brew tea bags by Lipton, and yeah, I'm a little extra and I like my tea strong. This is a bag that would make a gallon of tea, but like I said, I like it super strong, and what I do is I just add more water as I drink my tea, and I have more tea. So there we go. Doing little things like this makes me feel so accomplished. I know it's not much, but I do think that just the act of starting something that I can finish is just so enjoyable to me, and it kind of makes sense. So I tend to find little projects where I can accomplish something from start to finish, and that's when I feel the most satisfied. And I've learned that it doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be what works for me. With spring on the way, I'm just so excited to have the cold beverages made up and ready to go. And with these frozen lemon slices, I don't even have to add ice. I very rarely have ice in my house. That's another story for another day. But I do have these frozen lemons in my freezer. That is it for our week of realistic, simple, and easy weeknight dinners. I want to thank you for stopping by my channel and showing me support. I hope you enjoyed it and that you'll come back next week. Bye for now.